Hello everyone, very good afternoon. Are you able to hear me? How many people have joined? Let me
Yes, sir. Yes,
check.
sir.
Okay, so we have Pradeep. Hi Pradeep. We have Venkat. We have Skan after a long time again. We have Slesha regular, Yashwant regular, and Anushka. Hi Anushka. Let me talk to Anushka first. Anushka, how are you? Are you able to hear me, everyone?
Yes, sir.
That's good.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Anushka. Good afternoon. Slesha. Good afternoon. Anushka, are you able to speak? Your audio works. Slesha. Okay, Slesha. But Anushka, I'm not able to hear you yet. So Asta not joined yet. Dhruv not joined yet. Many will have not joined yet. So okay, now it came. Dhruv, I think. So guys, let's start. As I said, today we are going to start a new chapter. Yesterday we talked about arithmetic progressions. So today we are going to talk about very interesting, easy topic, but if you're able to visualize that, it's more interesting and more easy. We are going to talk about today coordinate geometry. We will try to complete today itself if possible, and then from next week we can start the overall geometry itself. But coordinate geometry is, everybody know, when we talk about two-dimensional plane, two-dimensional, right? Suppose if I take this paper, it's a two-dimensional. It has length, it has breadth or height or whatever you call it. So length, breadth. This is a plane which is two-dimensional. Correct? Everybody agree on that? So I can put one x-axis, one y-axis. So for example, if I put, let me put with this. This is my, say, y-axis. This is my axis. This all you would have learned in your. This all you would have learned in your school class, say 7th, 8th, 9th, right? Pradeep, as I said, if time permits, we'll do GP or HP. It's not part of the syllabus in class 10th anyway. But if time permits, we'll do. Otherwise, once we done this course, we can require if we do it. Okay. So today we're going to do coordinate geometry. Now, because the concepts are same, Pradeep. In GP, just the instead of common difference, common ratio comes and two different formulas. Nothing else. It exactly works same way. Exactly AP, GP works same way as AP. Only thing is instead of addition or common difference, it becomes the common multiplier, common ratio. That is the only difference. That's why I don't want to spend the whole one class for that. In the end, we'll see if required. That is like more than what we planned for this workshop. So coordinate geometry now is, as I said, when you talk about two dimension, in your syllabus as of now, coordinate geometry is only two dimension. When it's a two dimension, obviously it's a plane. It's not an object. It's not a 3D object or solid object. No, plane. So x and y. So I draw a plane here. So as you would have known in your class 9th, 8th, you would have learned, if I divide the whole plane into 4 quadrants, so let me write it here. Obviously, you can call this x-axis. In the positive side, right? This is the x towards negative. Why negative? Because I am considering this is the center point which is known as origin. So right side is x positive, left side is x negative. If you go up, it is y positive. If you go down, y negative. Again, it's our convention. It's not that that is the standard always. No, we can always rotate and do. That's not a problem. Just for reference, you can put. You also know, obviously this is not a first quadrant because I have divided the whole space into 4 quadrants. This is the first quadrant. This is my second quadrant. This you would be knowing it, guys, right? This is third quadrant. And this is the fourth quadrant. Now what I want from you is, it's a recap for your earlier maths, class 8, 9 maths. If you know this all, we'll quickly move on. I'll tell you a few points. You just tell me in which quadrant they will lie or over which axis they will lie. Okay? I'll write it here and then we'll move it wherever. Suppose I say the point is 4, minus 2. Tell me on chat, 4, minus 2, obviously first point is x, represent the x coordinate, minus 2, second will represent the y coordinate. 4, minus 2 will lie in which quadrant? Everybody write on chat. 4, minus 2. Right, Slesha? Right, Skand. 4, minus 2 because 4 is, x coordinate is positive. So it can be only, if you see, x is positive in the first and fourth. So 4. Minus 2. On top, y is positive in the bottom. So it will lie here in the fourth quadrant. So I'll say 4, minus 2 is my fourth quadrant. Somewhere, say here. Let me put a point also here. Say point A. Agree everybody? If I say my point is minus 3, minus 1, tell me which quadrant will lie. It's very important, guys, to understand this. Minus 3, minus 1. In which quadrant this point will lie? Both x and y are negative. Correct.
Sir, fourth quadrant. Oh,
Now,
sorry. Third
quadrant. Because minus x and minus y. So third quadrant mein both are minus. So this point, if I call it B, it will lie in the third quadrant. Minus 3, minus 1 somewhere here. If I say everybody 2, 0, point C is there, 2, 0. Where it will lie? 2, 0.
The first quadrant.
No. No Slesha, no Pradeep, no Dhruv. Skand, you are right. It will lie on the x-axis. It is not in the quadrant. 2, 0. 2, 0 will exactly be on the axis. Why? Because y coordinate is 0, guys. Say somewhere here. X is 2, y is 0. Y is neither on the any of the quadrant. Y is only on the axis. So it is on the x-axis. Right? Skand is right. Yashwant is right. If I say my point is 0, minus 5. Say my point name is D. Where it will lie? Everybody write on chat. Because this all you know, guys. I am going to use it today. 0, minus 5. Where it will lie? Skand says negative y. Slesha say y-axis is in the negative side. You are right. Because x is 0. So y is minus 5. Say somewhere here. Let me put a point. Tell me, anybody any confusion here? Or everybody is clear about how the point lies? Any point, if I say two coordinate plane, you can always draw where the point lies, right? Whether in x-axis, positive side, x-axis negative side, y-axis positive side, y-axis negative side, or in 1, 2, 3, or 4 quadrant. That's it. Any point in 2D, any point in a plane. Is everyone clear? Then write CC. This all you should know in till now. Everybody knows this, right? Pesha, Yashwant, Dhruv. Dhruv, change your name on the screen so I can correctly tell your name. Vallabh, superb. Pradeep, Anushka, everyone, please. Good, Anushka, your replies are going in the private chat. These options setting there. Select all. So, if you know this, let's talk about the first concept of class 10th, which is, suppose this is my coordinate planes. Suppose I have one point here, and suppose this point coordinates are say 4, 3. Okay, obviously 4, 3 will be in the first quadrant. Suppose I have another point, say, let's put it first here, then we'll change it later. And and suppose that this point is coordinates are, say this is my point B, and say 1, 1. Just for example, this is my B point, which is 1, 1. This is my A point. So this is how you know how the point exists. Now, if I want to know distance between these 2 points, distance between 2 points in a coordinate plane, it's very easy. We always have to understand the coordinates. The distance between these 2 points, suppose if I say D, if I say distance between these 2 points, D or equal to AB, maybe you can say the length of segment AB, is very easy. Difference of the coordinate of x, x2 minus x1, x1 minus x2 does not matter. You just do difference of the coordinate. x2 minus x1 or x1 minus x2 does not matter. So I'll put x2 minus x1, suppose say 4 minus 1 or x1 minus x2. 4 minus 1 whole square. Don't mix x in whole coordinate geometry, guys. In whole coordinate geometry, never mix x with y or y with z. They are always separate, right? So difference of x coordinates square plus difference of y coordinate square. What is y coordinates? 3 and 1. Square of that and then the root of that. That is known as the difference between 2 points. 4 minus 1 is 3, 3 square is 9, plus 3 minus 1, 2, 2 square is 4. Root of 13 is the distance between these 2 points. That's it. Root of 13 is distance between 2 points. Any point in the coordinate plane. Suppose if I say, so D is given by, if you have to write in the form of x2 minus x1 whole square, I'll write the square in a moment, y2 minus y1 whole square. And the good point is, since we are doing a square, it does not matter you do x2 minus x1 or x1 minus x2, does not matter really. And then make the root. So distance between any 2 points is just the difference of coordinate of x and y, and then square and then add. x2 minus x1 square, that's it. Very easy. Suppose if I say now, this is clear, right? This is the main thing. Now if I say I have a point, say here on the x-axis. So obviously this coordinate will be say minus 5, 0, right? So this is my point A. If I put another point B, say somewhere here, and if I say that coordinate, that length is, the coordinate of B, say this will be how much? Say 6, 4. I'm just putting something. What will be the length of the AB segment? You can find out easily or not, guys?
Yes, sir.
Find out quickly and tell me. Tell me in the root only. Don't calculate at the decimal point. What will be the distance between A and B, or what is the length of the segment AB? If I put something like that, what is length of AB? Skand is fast, so AB length is given by square root of 6 minus 5, 121, plus 4 minus 0, 416. So that's it. You are right. 137. So come just a calculation problem. I know. Pradeep, right? Everybody is very okay. Any point in the plane you can do it or not? But if I change the question, okay, everybody CC guys here. If you are given 2 points in a plane, can you find distance between them easily or not? And that is useful to find out lot of things. For example, if I give a question like this, suppose if I give a question like this, will you be able to solve or not? If I say determine if following points are collinear or not. So I don't explain this, but everybody know what is collinear point? Can anybody want to tell me? Dhruv, Yashwant, Anushka, Venkat, Slesha, what do you mean by collinear points?
So in a straight line.
If the point lies in straight line, we call them collinear. As simple as that. Now I am going to use triangle also later, but first what I am trying to do is I am trying to solve without using the triangle. Suppose if I have 1 point here, 1 point here, 2 points will always be collinear, so that's not a big deal. It's all about third point. If my third point is here, it's not collinear. Correct? Third point is here, not collinear. But the moment third point comes in the line or in the line, it's always. So collinear means the points are in a straight line. Right? The question here is determine if following points are collinear or not. How will you decide? Very easy. I'll give simple example.
Sir, visualizing?
No, you don't have to visualize. You can draw also, but I want you to calculate. I'll tell you some example. Suppose distance between those 2 points is say 3. And say distance between these 2 points is say 4. And suppose distance between these 2 points is 7. What does it mean? Think like that. Guys, that's why I want you to visualize. I don't want you to draw on the point, but think if distance between 2 points is 3, if distance between these 2 points is 3, and then this is 4, this can become 7 only when they are collinear, right or not? They become collinear, then distance will become 3 plus 4 equal to 7. If they are not collinear, 3 plus 4 will not be 7 here because distance will be different. It will form a triangle, but here it is not. So what it says? If sum of distance between these 2 points is equal to sum of other 2 points, then obviously they are collinear, right? So in this case, what we'll do? We'll find distance between this 2, and this 2, and see what happens. So let's call this point as A, this point is B, this point is C. Tell me how much AB you are getting. AB distance, guys. It's all oral. Everybody write what is distance of AB? Square root of 2 minus 1 is 1. 3 minus 5 is so 5. Tell me how much. I got my. If A is 1, 5, B is 2, 3. What is the distance between A to B? Correct. Because 2 minus 1 is 1, 1 square. So 1. 3 minus 5 minus 4. So square root of 5. How much is BC, guys? Calculate BC fast. Oral. B to C. 2 minus 2, 4. 3 plus 11, 14. 14 square and 4 square. What is BC? You can calculate also if you want. 2 minus 2, 4. So square is 16. Plus 3 and 14 square is 196. कितना होगा? Agree?
Sir, 212.
How much I wrote? I forgot. It was 16 and 196. So 212. You are right. Everybody agree? We are calculating same way. 2 minus minus plus 2 plus 2 whole square. So 4 square is 16. 3 minus minus plus 14 square is 196. 196 plus 16 is 212. And what is the distance between A and C? Tell me. 1. Let me write it. This is all oral, guys. So 1 minus minus plus 3 square is 9. 5 minus minus plus 16 square is 256. 256 plus 9 is 265. Definitely square root of 5 plus square root of 212 is not equal to square root of 256. What I'm trying to tell you is square root of 265 is not equal to agree? So if it is not equal to, these points are not collinear. That is the other way of checking. Another way is triangle, we'll talk about it. But point is, they are not collinear because if they have to be collinear, the sum of two distances will be equal to the third one. Agree everyone or not? Is everyone okay what we did? Just visualizing. Similarly, if I give you another question, and please stop me if you have any confusion. If I say find the point on x-axis, the moment I say point on x-axis, which coordinate is 0, x or y? The point on x-axis.
Y is 0.
Y is 0, right? X can be anything, y is 0. That is the first thing you should come in mind. Find the point on x-axis which is equidistant from one point is 2 comma minus 5 and minus 2 comma 9. So you have to find some point which is on our x-axis. For example, listen what I'm trying to say. 2 comma minus 5. Say 2 comma minus 5 is here. Minus 2 comma 9. Say minus 2 comma 9 is here. What they are asking is, suppose this is your, you have to find a point which is on the x-axis. Suppose this red point. Say this is the red point. You have to find coordinate of this point. Which is equidistance. Okay, I should put it in straight line, guys. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. Though it is not necessary, but equidistance means distance between this point to other point is same. Let me put it. For example, this distance and this distance has to be same. The best point is, say this is my point A. This is my point, say B. And I am pointing point P, suppose. So, Dhruv, equidistance means the distance AP has to be equal to distance BP. That is the meaning of equidistance. So, as Skand already told, if the point is on the x-axis, y coordinate is 0. So, you can assume the coordinate of this is x comma 0. The coordinate of point B, assume it is x comma 0. So now what you should do is find distance, this distance using this point, and then find this distance. And if I do it here right away, AP would be square root of what? X minus 2 whole square. X minus 2 whole square. Let me write it first. And guys, don't worry about square root. That will anyway go. X minus 2 whole square plus then 0 minus 5 square. That is what? That is my AP. Now I am going to do BP. So equal to distance between P and B. So BP is equal to again square root of what we'll take? We'll take between x0 with minus 2, 9. So x
plus 2.
x plus 2 whole square plus, and the last thing is 0 minus 9, so 9 square. Agree? So what I did, this is my AP, this is my BP. Agree? I am simply using distance formula, guys, nothing else. Distance formula I am using. Now, both are square root. If I square both sides, this will go. So my equation become now x minus 2 whole square plus 25 equal to x plus 2 whole square plus 81. Correct? Expand this, form equation, get the value x. Everybody know how to solve quadratic. Here anyway it will not be quadratic because x square will cancel. Let's solve it. So when you open it, it becomes x square minus 4x plus 4 plus 25. This become x square plus 4x plus 4 plus 81. Right, everybody? It's a very simple maths. We simplify this. Let me write on the top. Okay. So x square minus 4x. Now x square gone. 4x comes this side. 8x. And how much 4 and 4
Sir,
gone?
minus 8x.
No, I am taking the right side. So 4x, 8x, and 4 gone. It becomes plus how much? 81 minus 25. 71,
56.
56 equal to 0. Or x equal to, that's it. Solution you know how to do. It's not quadratic anyway because x square is cancelled. But the what thing I wanted to explain here is the moment you know it's a find the point on x-axis which is equidistant. The moment say x-axis, you know it will be form of x comma 0. Equidistance. So this is my point. So distance between these two will be equal to distance between these two. So AP will be BP. No, you know how to find AP, you know how to find BP. Equate both. Square root will go anyway. When you square it, solve it, you get the value x. That's it. Clear? Let's do one more question. Anybody any doubt? Let's do one last question on this. Everybody write CC if you are clear. Otherwise, ask me doubt, please. Clear. If I say, if a question is this, find value of y such that, no, we are not going to solve, we are going to only discuss the concept, such that distance between the points, the points are given as P 2, minus 3 and Q 10, y is 10 units. Now only tell me guys, how will you solve? I don't want solution because it's very easy. Tell me Anushka, how shall you solve this? What is the approach? Please tell me. Find the value of y such that distance between these 2 points is 10 units. What's your approach, Anushka? Please unmute. Tell me, Anushka, are you able to unmute yourself?
Yes, sir.
So, Tanushka, कैसे solve करेंगे इसको? Point P and Q are given. Distance is 10 units. We have to find out the value of y. So, what should be the approach?
So, firstly, we will, like that question only, firstly, we will do.
We'll find distance between P and Q,
Yes, sir.
which is given as 10.
Yes, sir.
But you know, good thing, guys. If I don't want root, I'll square both sides. So 10 square is 100.
Yes, sir.
So square root चला गया. x2 minus x1 whole square plus
Yes, sir.
y2 minus y1 whole square. Right, Anushka?
Yes, sir.
किसी को भी x2 मान लो, इसको x2 माना, तो 10 minus 2,
8.
8 square plus y minus minus 3. So y plus 3. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Simple equation है. We'll solve it for y. That's it, everybody. हो जाएगा solve, everybody? No, I'll tell you very easy way to solve, guys. Lot of people make quadratic. 100 equal to 8 का square 64, right, everybody? और ये है y plus 3 whole square. This is plus and y plus 3 whole square. देखो इसको इतना भी नहीं करना है. What you should do is, Anushka and everybody else, 64 को इधर लिया कितना हो गया? 36 हो गया.
Yes, sir. Minus.
ये हुआ y plus 3 whole square. So I don't
To
want
take
you
root.
exactly. I don't want you to open the y plus 3 whole square. बड़ा करने का मतलब नहीं है. Take a square root both side. यहाँ पे आएगा plus minus 6. Guys, don't do mistake of this. You will get plus minus 6 equal to y plus 3. Correct? मैंने क्या किया? I took a square root of both sides. So I got y plus 3 equal to plus minus 6. एक बार 6 को plus 6 मान लो तो y आ गया 6 minus 3.
Y equals to 3.
और दूसरी बार y इसको minus 6 मान लो तो minus 6 minus 3 minus 9. That's it. ठीक है अनुष्का, क्लियर है, इजी है.
Sir, I didn't understand how plus 6 minus 6.
30 का स्क्वायर रूट कितना होता है? स्क्वायर रूट
6, sir, but the science.
अरे
Plus
square
and
root-
minus that.
किसी का स्क्वायर रूट क्या होता है? You get plus minus or only plus or only minus? The first concept, guys, if anybody do square roots, what is 4 into 4? Pradeep. Guys, what is 4 into 4?
16, sir.
What is minus 4 into minus 4?
16.
16, sir.
So means
16.
what?
Okay, sir, okay. I got it.
Square root of 16, what you will say? You will say 4 or you will say minus
Yes.
4 or you will say
Yes,
plus
sir.
minus 4.
Okay, sir.
Okay, everybody? Guys, that
I
is
got
the
it.
basic. Thank you. This for everybody, guys. Listen, earlier, if you are in class 5, 6, 7, it's okay. The moment you go class 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, the college, square root, you should always consider both the sides. Algebra requires that anyway. Arithmetic also requires. So, the square root of, when you take a number, it should be always preceded with the plus and minus. This question is clear, everyone?
Last step.
Yes, Dhruv. Tell me.
Sir, in the last step, the answer was 3 and you took minus 9. How
देखो,
did we?
Dhruv, देखो, and everybody, पहले तुमने इसको सोचा plus 6 है, ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
अगर 6 equal to y plus 3 तो y कितना होगा? 3 होगा, ये तो क्लियर है.
Yes, sir.
बट अगर तुमने y का यहाँ वैल्यू minus 6 लिया, minus 6 equal to y plus 3 तो y कितना होगा?
Minus 9. Oh, okay, sir.
Is
So we
everybody
have to
clear?
take both values.
Exactly. Because देखो, तब इसको भी अगर स्क्वायर करके करते तो क्वाड्रेटिक बनता. क्वाड्रेटिक में कितने रूट आते हैं? 2 आते हैं, एक आता है?
Those two, sir.
So you have 2 values. दोनों वैल्यू इक्वल हो सकती है, बट अनइक्वल भी हो सकती है. We done this quadratic, right, guys?
Yes, sir.
10.
Yes, sir.
Guys,
Understood.
we always take the 2 values, okay? So tell me, is everybody clear on this? Before I move on, how to find distance between 2 points, and this is useful for many places. If I give you 4 points, and if I say whether they are the coordinates of square or coordinates of rectangle, what you will do, Slesha? अगर मैं तुम्हें 4 पॉइंट दे दूं, कोई भी 4 पॉइंट, ए x, y, b, p, q, I am just giving you some a, b, d, सपोज से क्या ले, क्या बच गया और u, v. If I give you these 4 points, guys, and say check if these points are vertices of a rectangle, tell me the idea. What are you going to do? वैसे I am going to give you the actual numbers also, but अगर numbers दिया है तो if I say check if these points are vertices of rectangle, तो क्या करने वाले हो? What is the logic, Klesha?
Sir, I will check whether the AB is equal to CD.
First, she will check whether AB equal to CD.
Then I will check BC equal to AD.
Because 4 points you
BC
take in a cycle. So suppose that these are A, B, C, D. Correct, Slesha?
Yes, sir.
So Slesha said first she will check distance between AB and CD are equal or not. So she
Yes,
checked
sir.
this. Then
CD, ABC and AD.
then she will check
BC.
AD and BC are equal or
Length of
not. So she will check the distance between AD and BC. इससे पता पड़ जाएगा it's a quadrilateral with equal opposite leg, but it will not clear it's a rectangle or not. You are right, Slesha. It will check that opposite sides are equal. AB is equal to CD, but how do you know it's a parallelogram or rectangle? Skand will know. Skand.
Sir,
So you will know that this is parallelogram or rectangle because opposite side equal are. But how do you know it's rectangle or not? Very easy, guys. Put like this. Pythagoras theorem पता सबको? Put a diagonal AC. And guys, find the length of AC. We can find out AC length, right? Because AC
Yes,
is
sir.
given. What Pythagoras theorem says?
The dimension should be equal.
The
AC
Pythagoras
and
theorem says,
AC
suppose
and
this is
BD should be
x,
equal.
this is y. It says x square. Pythagoras theorem says x square plus y square is equal to z.
Z square.
Or you can say square of diagonal length is equal to sum of
X and Y.
length and breadth. That's it. Pythagoras theorem will do it in our triangles and we'll do Pythagoras theorem. But I am telling you, first, let's say you are right, you check the length are equal or not. If
Yes.
length is equal, then you will see whether ये 90 degree बन रहा है कि 90 degree बन रहा मतलब कि Pythagoras theorem. That's it. This may not be your syllabus in this chapter, but everybody we can do that. Clear है, very easy. Because rectangle में क्या होता है? 90 degree होता है. अगर वो 90 degree नहीं आ रहा है, then we can say it is not a rectangle, it can be parallelogram. It can be parallelogram. Fine. And tell me, Dhruv, if I change this question and say if these points are vertices of a square, तब क्या करने वाले हो Dhruv?
Sir, x square into y square.
ना. Square क्या होता है?
Sir, otherwise A equal to B, B equal to C, and C equal to D.
हाँ, तो क्या
sir,
करोगे
any
Dhruv?
two sides, sir.
हाँ, but ideally we should check A with B, so this side is equal to this side, and then whether this side is equal to this side or this side. Any two combination you will take. So check. Finally, rule of a square is all the 4 sides are equal, right, Dhruv?
Yes, sir.
क्या करने वाले हो? You find a distance between A, B. Suppose ये आया तुम्हारा 5 सेंटीमीटर, फिर तुमने चेक किया BC, वो भी आया 5. अभी उससे भी क्लियर नहीं है जब तक कि बाकी दो में से कोई एक चेक करो. फिर तुमने चेक किया CD, ये 5. Obviously by default ये भी 5 होना ही है अगर by diagram also. So you check the length of the side. Still it is not sure it is square or a rhombus. फिर क्या करने वाले हैं यशवंत? You checked all the 4 sides are equal in length. Is it sufficient? No, Yashwant, right? Because it will only give you the 4-sided figure with equal length. It can be rhombus also. फिर से हम चेक करने वाले हैं
Pythagoras. Yes.
डायगोनल करके. डायगोनल स्क्वायर शुड बी इक्वल टू दिस स्क्वायर प्लस दिस स्क्वायर. वही वाली बात वापस. अगर हुए तो इट्स ए राइट एंगल एंड देन इट्स ए स्क्वायर. नहीं तो इट्स ए rhombus. That's it. Clear, cool, easy? Tell me anybody any doubt before I move on to the section formula. And believe me, in this coordinate geometry, people face lot of problems in section formula. I don't know why. Such a easy thing, but lot of problem. So I'll explain in a very, very visual way कि section मतलब क्या होता है. CC, Kandi, CC, what are others? If you know distance between 2 points, you can find out lot of things. You can also find out whether triangle is given an equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle, scalene triangle, anything you can find out. Good. Now we'll talk about how to divide a line segment. How to divide a line segment? बहुत easy है. Suppose ये मेरा line segment है, ठीक है everybody? Listen very very carefully. Suppose ये मेरा line segment का point P है. Suppose इसके coordinate है x1, y1. Suppose एक मेरा दूसरा लाइन सेगमेंट, इस लाइन सेगमेंट का जो दूसरा पॉइंट है एंड पॉइंट से दिस इज Q. इसके कोऑर्डिनेट तो ऐसे होंगे टू वेरिएबल में होंगे x2 y2. अब सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट बात है व्हाट इज सेक्शन फॉर्मूला और व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ डिवाइडिंग लाइन सेगमेंट इनटू डिफरेंट पार्ट्स. सपोज लिसन वेरी केयरफुली. सपोज आई एम डिवाइडिंग दिस लाइन सेगमेंट. सपोज से यहाँ पर उसको ऐसा भी नहीं. आई मेक सम काइंड ऑफ लाइन लाइक दिस और इस पॉइंट को लिसन द कंसेप्ट की व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू टेल यू. सपोज आई पुट ए ब्लू पॉइंट हियर. इसको मैं बोल देता हूं सपोज से व्हाट ए. सपोज पॉइंट ए, लिसन वेरी केयरफुली नाउ. Suppose point A divide the line segment P and line segment PQ into 3:1 ratio. Understand? I am saying the point A or the line A divide the line segment PQ in the ratio 3:1. मतलब क्या हुआ 3:1? इसका मतलब ये हुआ guys, ये 3 पार्ट्स है और ये बचा हुआ 1 पार्ट. 3:1, 3 versus 1. And I have to find out what will be coordinate of this point. Very easy. इसके coordinates होंगे, suppose इसके दो coordinates होंगे x और y. एक होगा x, एक होगा y. The standard way is assume कि it is divided into ratio m1:m2. इसको मानो m1, इसको मानो m2. Means so that you can do for every point any ratio. So suppose this point A is divided into ratio m1 m2. हमारे इसमें m1 m2 3:1 है. That's okay. So then coordinate of this point x, मतलब मैं इस point का x coordinate और इस point का y coordinate is given by, it's a direct formula, direct concept. You can say, I can say m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 plus m2. ये तुम्हारा हो गया x का कोऑर्डिनेट और y का कोऑर्डिनेट निकालना है तो उसके बदले तुम्हारा आ जाएगा x1 के बदले x बदले y. सो m1 y2 प्लस किसी ऑर्डर में लिखो फर्क नहीं पड़ता क्योंकि इट्स ए प्लस इन बिटवीन m2 y1 by m1 plus m2. Any coordinate. These are the coordinates of the point A which divides. अब हमको ये वाला क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करना है. In this question, what is our m1 guys? m1 is 3. What is m2? m2 is 1. So m1 m2 we know. Obviously you will know x1 y1 coordinate, x2 y2 coordinate. So you know everything, That is known as section formula. कोई भी line segment you can divide very easily. We are going to solve 1 or 2 questions, but the point is you can divide line segment in any ratio. Okay, everybody? Let's solve one basic question and then 2 or 3 interesting questions. For example, if I say, let me give you one question directly from your book. Okay. If suppose it says, find coordinates of a point which divides the joining of or join of -1, 7 and it's all about visualizing this, otherwise very easy. In the ratio 2:3. You can solve directly formula, but better to visualize because when you solve some more difficult question, if you don't visualize, very difficult. क्या बोल रहा है वो? Suppose ये point को you assume A, you assume this point as B. यहाँ पे एक point ले लिया A, यहाँ पे एक point ले लिया B. It's saying coordinate point, कोई भी point ले लिया suppose यहाँ पे point P, you have to find out the coordinate of this Px y. That's it. You have to find coordinate of this point Pxy. Ratio is 2:3. Ratio is 2:3. So obviously, you know that your M1 is 2, your M2 is 3. Ratio is given. X1 is -1, Y1 is 7. X1 is -1, Y1 is 7. X2 is 4, Y2 is -3. दिख रहा है यहाँ पे सब x1 y1 x2 y2. अब करना क्या है? We have to find out the coordinate of this point. So what is the coordinate given by? X coordinate is given by m1 x2, m1 into x2 4 plus m2 into x1 3 into x1 by m1 plus m2 2 plus 3. सॉल्व कर लो, कितना आएगा ये? 8 minus 3 5 5 by 5 1. So इस पॉइंट का x कोऑर्डिनेट 1 आया. Similarly find out y. This is such a easy problem. m1 y2 minus 3 plus m2, किसी भी ऑर्डर वाले को फर्क नहीं पड़ता है, m2 y1 again by m1 plus m2 2 plus 3. So कितना आएगा? 21 minus 6 15 by 5 3. So x and y coordinates are 1, 3. That's it. So answer is 1, 3. It's a direct application, but it becomes very interesting when we solve some more different type of problem. First tell me everybody is clear on this, then I'll move on to how to utilize this to solve certain problems. Any question, anyone? All good? Now let me give you some trisection. कुछ है कि नहीं इसमें? That is more interesting. You don't have that kind of difficult question, but now if I tell you guys, suppose say if I say find the coordinates of trisection points for line segment joining -2, -5, and I'm just writing something from my sum orally. Find the coordinates of trisection point. Now, what do you mean by trisection?
Sir, it's divided into
See, this is your AB, guys. Understand, very important. Suppose this is my A. Yes, come. And B. Suppose this is my A point. The ratio is not given, guys. But the trisection word is very, very, very important. B. A and B coordinates are, no, it's a final coordinate of trisection point. Or you're dividing this section into this segment into 3 parts. 1, this is P, this is Q. means you are dividing the whole line segment into 3 parts. Trisection. Bisect means divided into 2 parts. Trisect means 3 parts. If you want to do it 4, you can say into 4 segments, 4 equal segments. Now tell me, suppose talk about point P. What will be ratio of AP? Let me put it. What will be ratio of AP versus PB?
1:2.
Guys, I said it is a trisection. तो ध्यान से देखो, trisection मतलब सारा 1:1:1 में तीनों है, तभी इक्वल होंगे, right everybody? It's a concept thing. Trisection मतलब all the 3 segments are equal. Now I am asking, let me put a different color. Now I am asking, suppose AP versus, because I am going to find the coordinate of point P. So P is dividing into AP and PB, right? तो देखो AP कितना है 1, PB कितना है
2.
1 + 1 2. So ratio becomes 1:2. तो अब तो clear है ना? Ratio is 1:2. M1 M2 you know the point A and B. You can easily find out coordinate of P or not. Secondly, this is for P. But if I have to find for Q,
2:1.
तब क्या होगा? If we do Q, then this becomes your one segment is this, and remaining segment is this. So the big segment is 2, and the smaller is 1. Why it is 2? Because 1 + 1 2, and then 1. So 2. So now ratio becomes 2:1. So up next time what you will do to find the coordinates of Q? Take M1 as 2, M2 as 1, और बाकी coordinates of A और B तो given है. So again apply section formula. So it is very easy. Maybe next class also we can discuss more on section formula and triangle, because I want this to be crystal clear. I am not in a hurry. Are you clear how to do this? Let's solve a problem so that everybody can be like you can say very, very conceptually clear. Okay, shall we solve a problem on this? So I am going to give you one point problem, you will find out. A line segment PQ is divided into 4 equal parts. Coordinates of P are -3, -4. Coordinates of Q are 4, 5. And again, don't say here, let everybody solve, and everybody just solve and give me the answer. This is P, this is Q, and I am saying divide into 4 equal parts. तो एक तो मैंने यहाँ लगा दिया, और एक मैंने यहाँ लगा दिया. Correct? Say this is my P, this is my Q. Now I am telling you find coordinates of point A only, nothing else I am asking. That's it. A line segment PQ divided into 4 equal parts. Point P coordinates are given, point Q coordinates are given. A is the first segment point. Find out the coordinate of point A. Can everybody try this, please? Because I want you to make sure that everybody understands this. The moment you get the ratio, it becomes too easy. The moment you get ratio, it becomes too easy. You just find out what ratio dividing is. And the most important word here is this. Most important word. We have to find coordinates of point A. Tell me how will you do it? Scan say -7/4, -9/4. What others? Venkat, how do we start this problem?
Sir, first we'll find x coordinate of A.
How? Before finding x coordinate, we have to find out the ratio.
Yes, sir.
4 equal
Sir.
parts. Suppose that this length is 1, 1, 1, 1. Correct?
Yes, sir.
The length is 1, 1, 1.
Yes, sir.
Now, suppose we consider my segment as PA.
Yes, sir. M1 is
So
PA,
length
sir.
is 1. You are right. And
And
second segment is
M2. M2.
AQ.
Yes, sir. AQ.
AQ is this. What will be
Yes.
length of AQ?
Sir, 3, sir. 1:3.
Very nice. Superb. That is the main point, guys. So 3.
Yes.
Why 3? Because see, 1, 2, 3. And this is only 1. So ratio is 1:3. Now it become very easy. So
Yes, sir.
Venkat says M1 is 1, M2 is 3.
3. And X1 is -3.
X1 is -3.
Y1 is -4.
Y1 is -4. You are right. X2 is
X2 is 4. Y2 is 5.
excellent. So this is very clear in the mind. Now just to calculate. So X coordinate will be given by M1 X2.
Yes, sir. M1.
1 into X2, so 4.
Yes, sir.
1 into 4.
Yes, sir.
Plus M2
Into X1.
X1. 3 into 3 -9. Correct?
Yes, sir. Minus.
By M1 plus M2.
4.
कितना हुआ है? -5/4.
Yes, sir. -5/4.
करेक्ट. इसका तेरा गड़बड़ हो गया फिर से?
I did it in a different method.
नहीं, मेथड कोई भी यूज
Sir, I
करो,
give correct.
आंसर तो सेम आना चाहिए ना.
Sir, I give correct.
श्लेषा -5/4 आना चाहिए.
I give, sir.
You said 5/4.
No, it is mine.
मेरे को क्यों नहीं दिख रहा
Sir,
माइनस?
it may be -5 by mistake. I think.
Okay, no problem. So what is y coordinates, Venkat?
So Y is M1.
Let me write here y. There is no
Yes.
space, guys.
Yes.
Y equal to M1 Y2.
Yes, sir. M1
1
Y2
into y. So 5
Yes, sir.
plus M2
Y2.
Y1.
Y1, sir.
2
Y1.
Y1. 3 into -12
Yes, sir. -2.
by 3 plus 1 4.
4.
Y
Minus-
-7/4. You are right.
4.
Lesha, you are right. Good. So guys, the very good Venkat. So guys, the point is solving part is always easy. You have to first imagine कि ratio क्या होगा. That's it. अनुष्का clear है? ध्रुव clear है? वल्लभ? Are you exactly clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Super. Because I want to make sure that there is no confusion on this. And the last, okay, we have still 5-7 minutes, we can do last. Last part is area of triangle. Because we always can form, if 3 points are not collinear, if 3 points are not collinear, it will form a triangle, right guys? It will form
Yes,
a
sir.
triangle. For example, I have 3 points in a space, 2 plane, 1 point, 2 point, 3 point. It will always form a triangle if their points are not in a one line. Don't go by the diagram, but assume it's a triangle because I have not put the vertex touching, but you can assume. Okay, everybody? So it will form a triangle. So area of triangle, we always know it is given a half into base into height, or in coordinate geometry, if x1, y1, x2, y2, and x3, y3, three coordinates of 3 points, then area is obviously given by half into base into height, it will be given by half into, and then whole set of, so I'll write. In class 12, you learn how to use by matrix and solve, but this is, first you do is x1 in the bracket, it's a symmetrical, guys, y2 minus y3. x1 into y2 minus y3 plus, no, x2 will come. It's a cycle, x1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2. So x2 come to y3 minus y1. It's a very symmetrical formula. Plus x3. तो क्या आने वाला है बताओ?
y1 minus y2.
y1 minus y2. Symmetry है. देखो 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2. That is the formula of
Sir,
area
half
of
modulus.
huh? Yes,
modulus.
Yeah, modulus anyway, because area or length, anything cannot be your, it cannot be negative. So
Hmm.
obviously, if you're getting negative, make it modest. So just get the positive value. That is what area of triangle. And the same concept we are going to use. Same concept is going to use for finding if points are collinear or not. We done one question earlier where we finding distance between points. Here we will not do that. We can directly check how to, because if the yes,
Sir, so if it asks to find the area of a quadrilateral, can we
Very easy.
use this formula?
100%. What you'll do is, suppose this is your quadrilateral. Okay. Let me erase this. This is your quadrilateral. Suppose, right? Whenever
Yes, sir.
quadrilateral is given, put a diagonal, any one diagonal. दो triangle बन गए. Agree?
Yes, sir.
Find out the area of both the triangles.
And then add them.
Then
right?
add them. Yes.
Okay, sir.
That is how we can do it. Another type of questions are like this. So understood, guys? If quadrilateral, parallelogram, rectangle, square, very easy. Divide that quadrilateral into two triangles. अगर square हुआ, rectangle हुआ, parallelogram हुआ, so you find out area of one triangle and double it because वो symmetric होगा. But if it is quadrilateral, it is not square or rectangle or parallelogram or something like that. Just a quadrilateral. Then find area of both the triangles and add it. That's it. The kind of question we get in this kind of this question, this topic is this. If we say find value of k for which points are collinear, और मैंने पॉइंट दिया है तुम्हें 7, -2. I just want the method, guys. Obviously there will be 3 points, -1, 0 and 2, -4. Now tell me, question is find the value of k. यहाँ पे k कहाँ है? I think I wrote wrong. Sorry. 5, 1 and 3, k. Because k तो चाहिए ना. Question is find the value of k so that points are collinear. तो क्या करने वाले हैं हम लोग ध्रुव वल्लभ? what are you going to do here?
Sir, we'll take area as 0.
अरे स्कंद wait, वल्लभ.
Hello.
Yes, Vallabh, tell me.
So we will form the equation.
Okay, but what is the concept? Equation is fine. Equation of what? So guys, I told you earlier.
I will find AP then and BP.
Not, but that is distance by. We don't need. If points are collinear, can it form a triangle?
Yes, sir.
No.
Oh, sorry, not if they're not collinear, then
That
it's
is the main point, right? If the points are collinear, मतलब कि सब एक ही लाइन में होंगे, तो triangle नहीं बनेगा, right, guys?
Yes, sir.
So
Then
that is the
line
concept. Suppose एक point यहाँ है, दूसरा point यहाँ है, और तीसरा point अगर वो collinear है, मतलब कि एक ही लाइन में है ना, तो you will not be able to form the triangle. So you can say area of this figure, area of this triangle has to be 0, right, guys? तो क्या करने वाले हो? Using these 3 points, find the area of triangle, and that has to be 0. That's it. So using the equation I gave you earlier, find the area of triangle equated to 0, and then find the value of k. Main concept is this, guys. इसका यही बोलने वाले हो?
Yes, sir.
Clear, everyone? So in this chapter, only 3 things are there. Distance between the points. Section formula means how to divide a line segment into ratio. And the third thing is area of triangle or collinearity check. Any question of this coordinate geometry you can do very easily.
Sir, so we can use area of triangle if it's not a triangle.
Yes, because you are saying area. That's what I'm saying. Area of this triangle should be 0.
Yes, sir.
Clear, everyone? Use same formula half into x1 y2 minus y3 plus x2 y3 minus y. Same formula which I told you, and equate to be 0, because collinear point says area of triangle has to be 0. Area
Sir, not audible to me, sir. There is a glitch, sir.
So Venkat, I am saying if the points are collinear, the area of triangle must be 0. I have put on this whiteboard, Venkat.
Okay, sir.
So only thing you have to do is just find out what is the value of k here, putting it to 0.
Sir,
Any
can
question?
you write the formula for the area of triangle for the given that 7n minus 2, that like that?
Area of triangle formula I told you, right? Area equal to half into what?
X1,
X1.
Y.
We'll do it here itself with all of you, okay? x1 into y2 minus y3, फिर क्या है?
X2,
Plus x2,
Y3 minus Y1.
y3 minus y1 plus x3. श्लेषा यही है ना? Right, Shlesha? And everybody? This is the area of triangle formula. मुझे ब्रैकेट लगा दो. So I am saying if points are collinear, क्योंकि लिखा है find the value of k for which points are collinear. तो इसको मान लो 0. ठीक है? Start substituting now. What is x1, everybody? Tell me quickly. What is x1? Say इसको पहले point को x1 मानो, दूसरे को 7 and minus 2 is for first point. 5 is second point, 3k is third point. So x1 is 7.
Yes, sir.
What is y2? 1. What is y3?
K, sir.
K.
Say this is first point. This is second point. This is third point. So be very, very clear here. Okay, so that no confusion. So now हम लोग क्या कर रहे थे? y3 कितना है? Everybody tell me.
K, sir.
K. x2 कितना है?
5.
5. y3
K.
K.
y1
Minus 2.
2.
Plus 2. Plus.
minus 2.
It becomes plus 2, sir.
so plus 2 हो गया. x3
3.
3
y1
Minus 2.
minus 2.
Minus 2.
minus 2 and y2. ठीक है?
1.
Yes, sir.
So now let's solve this. Minus 2 into minus 2 and minus 1 is minus 3. Minus 3 into 3. So this become minus 9. ये तो हो गया minus 9. ये हो गया. अब जो हाफ तो चला जाएगा, अभी कोई इक्वल टू 0 है तो हाफ तो कैंसिल हो जाएगा. उधर जाके 2 into 0 0 हो जाएगा. गया ये भी. Open the bracket. 7 into 1 minus k. तो 7 minus 7k. ये हो गया. Plus 5k plus 10 minus 9 equal to 0. ठीक है? अब तो एकदम इजी हो गया. 5k minus 7k minus 2k कितना बचा? 10 minus 9 1 1 plus 7 8 equal to minus 8. तो k equal to 4 आ गया. सॉल्व हो गया. तो कितना इजी था? श्लेषा क्लियर है? एवरीबॉडी इज क्लियर?
Yes, sir.
Same triangle formula. If points are collinear, we can say area of triangle is 0. That's it. Okay. So guys, I took 10 minutes more, but this will complete this chapter. So next time we are going to core geometry. I am going to share some videos so that you can
Okay,
first
sir.
learn the basics, guys, and then we are going to only solving problem and the important theorem. I'll upload the video.
Sir, you are not.
This is breaking.
So I am saying I am going to upload some videos for basic geometry first. You go through that.
Sir, can
and
you
message
please
on what?
repeat? You are not audible to me last one.
So Venkat, I am going to message to everyone. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Any question, anyone? So that's all.
Yes, sir.
See you everybody next week. Thank you.
Sir, did this lesson completed, sir?
Yes.
Okay, sir. Thank
In
you.
this
We
is
did
nothing
not
else.
do centroid of triangle. Centroid.
Centroid anyway will cover in our triangle formula. No? In the
Oh.
triangle thing. If you do
Okay.
triangle, we'll cover centroid and all.
Okay. Okay. Sir.
Otherwise, centroid just divide into 2:1, nothing else. Okay.
Sir, I want to say something, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, our teachers take 2 weeks, 1 week to complete one chapter, sir. You finish in 2 class in that so simple way.
Actually, you know what? Tell me, this coordinate geometry में क्या चीज है? Distance clear होना चाहिए.
Ah, sir.
Section होना चाहिए clear.
Yes, sir.
What is area of triangle? उसके बाद everything is your application. So
Yes,
I
sir.
don't know why it doesn't require too much time. It's all about and see, it's about how you make it simple, right?
Yes, sir.
You make it it simple. It is like very easy maths.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Venkat. Thank you, everybody. See you
Thank you,
next
sir.
week.
Thank you, sir.
Bye bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.